It was past midnight. The date was the 23rd of November 2019. The country was fast asleep, but India's western state of Maharashtra was beginning to see a massive political churn. At the center of it all was Ajit Pawar, a senior leader from the state's Nationalist Congress Party, and nephew of party president Sharad Pawar. Ajit ditched his party line. With the support of a handful of MLAs, he took oath as the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra along with his four-turned friend, Devendra Fadnavis from the Bharatiya Janata Party. By dawn, everyone was taken by surprise. But, as fate would have it, Ajit soon returned home. The government collapsed in just about 3 days. Fast forward to 2nd July 2023. There was Ajit Pawar, becoming Maharashtra's new Deputy Chief Minister, with BJP's Devendra Fadnavis by his side once again. Pawar's uncle says he had no clue about Ajit's moves, but the fault lines are crystal clear. It's uncle versus nephew, a succession battle. The ambitions of a leader versus the party patriarch's shrewd political mind. This is the ultimate Game of Thrones. Ajit Pawar, his followers lovingly call him Dada or elder brother. For his foes, he's an ill-tempered man who couldn't care less for his uncle. But, as they say, love him or hate him, you cannot ignore him. Ajit Pawar has worn many hats over the years. A Lok Sabha MP, 7-time MLA, 3-time State Cabinet Minister, and 4-time Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra. On Sunday, Ajit Pawar added another feather to his cap. He became the Deputy Chief Minister for the 5th time. But this was the catch. He joined hands with his party's so-called rival, the Bharatiya Janata Party. Pawar says this was done in the state's interest.
While taking these decisions, you have to keep in mind the state's interest, the country's interest, and a large number of people's interest. This is a decision we have taken collectively.
The NCP leader's latest move has sent everyone in a tizzy. Political pundits, armchair experts, and of course, the internet. Let's start from the beginning. Ajit Pawar hails from a small village in Maharashtra's Baramati, the bastion of the Pawar family. Politics is in his genes. Growing up, he witnessed the political rise of his uncle Sharad Pawar. Then Ajit took the plunge in the 1980s. Over the years, he went through the ebbs and flows of politics, being an integral part of his uncle's Nationalist Congress Party. He emerged as a key figure in the state's political dynamics. Like any other politician, despite the wins, the losses, controversies, there's one thing you couldn't take away from Ajit Pawar: ambition. An ambition to be the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. An ambition to be the sole successor of his uncle's legacy. But to date, one man stands in between Ajit and his ambition: his uncle and NCP chief Sharad Pawar. For starters, here's one thing you should know about the NCP chief. He's known to play his cards very close to his chest. But there's another thing that's an open secret: Sharad Pawar's eagerness to not hand over the baton to his nephew. Which brings us to what's unfolding currently. You see, this isn't an overnight affair. Ajit Pawar is said to have been miffed with his party for quite some time. Why? For reportedly denying him his ambition on multiple occasions. As for Sharad Pawar, he's said to have preferred his daughter as a successor, Member of Parliament Supriya Sule. 2019 was the big turning point for Maharashtra's politics and Ajit Pawar too. With his infamous early morning oath-taking ceremony, many say this was Ajit's way of telling the party that if he doesn't get his due, all options were open. Ajit then quietly returned after the failed coup in 2019. He became Deputy CM under a new alliance, a rather iffy alliance that was the brainchild of Sharad Pawar. By 2022, the alliance lost grip on power following a rebellion in one of the allies. But Ajit Pawar didn't take his eyes off the big prize, the chief minister's post. He had to contend with being the leader of opposition from June 2022. But there was more turmoil in store, this time thanks to his own party. As media reports surfaced of Ajit aggressively pushing the party to ally with the BJP, Uncle Pawar threw a googly. He tendered his resignation publicly as the NCP chief. This united the party, reiterating that Pawar Sr. is still the boss. Eventually, Sharad Pawar took back his resignation. To add salt to Ajit Pawar's wounds, his uncle took a major step in his succession plan, appointing his daughter Supriya Sule and Praful Patel, a close aide, as working presidents of the party. This didn't go down well with Ajit Pawar. He's said to have told the party to relieve him of the opposition leader's post and give him an organizational role instead. But that was not to be. For many experts, Ajit Pawar's latest rebellion isn't a surprise, yet it's different from the one in 2019. The nephew is confident of having the party's support for his new adventure. His uncle is clear that he has no role to play in this. Clearly, we haven't seen the last chapter in this saga playing out in Maharashtra.